Hey everyone, welcome back to Mecha Test Studio, the channel where we take Gunpla to their absolute limits to find out if they're really worth your hard-earned cash. Today, we have an exciting and rather pricey contender, the Bandai RG Blast Impulse Gundam SPEC 2, an exclusive premium Bandai release priced at 4,000 yen. For that price, let's see if this kit can handle some abuse, or if it's all flash and no resilience. But before we start, I get most of my kit from HobbyLink Japan, and if you like what I'm doing, do support me by using the link in the description to buy your Gunpla straight from Japan. Okay, now let's check out our leaderboard. Our current leader is the HG Lightning Buster Gundam, holding strong at 96 points. The Blast Impulse has some serious competition if it wants that top spot. So let's jump right into the shake test and see if this Gundam can hold it together. Alright, here's the breakdown. The shake test is 45 seconds long with 3 intensity levels. Every part that falls off equals point deduction. The lower level the shake, the more points I'm going to deduct. Let's start shaking. Level 1, light shake. Here we go with the gentle shake. Any part that falls off now will cost this model 3 points. So let's see. And nothing falls. We're off to a strong start, folks. Level 2, medium shake. Now we're bumping up the speed. For every part that drops here, we'll deduct 2 points. And still nothing. The Blast Impulse is showing its strength, keeping it all together. Level 3, turbo shake. The final round. This time, we're going all out, and each part that falls is a 1-point deduction. Here we go. Oh no, the whole thing tumbles. It seems the connector type for the action stand couldn't handle the pressure. It even split into 2 mid-air. That's a 2-point deduction for that one. So our final shake test score is a solid 2 points deducted. Not bad. Alright, fans of the channel will know what's next. The 3-meter drop test. And yes, I've removed the V-fin because, well, it's known to be delicate and doesn't stand a chance at this height. If we're going to beat the Lightning Buster Gundam, it's got to stay tough after this drop. Let's see if it can survive. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop! Ouch. This one was a bit rough. We've got a few scattered parts here. Let's take a closer look. The weapons are out of the hands, 2 mini cannons fell off the shoulders, the head detached, and one of those hefty cannons from the back couldn't hold on. In total, 8 pieces fell, which gives us a deduction of 16 points. With 18 points total deducted, the Blast Impulse scores 82 points on our leaderboard. Not quite enough to top the chart, but it put up a fight. Alright, let's dig deeper into what makes this kit special. The Impulse Gundam box is packed with parts, 24 runners to be exact. The C1 and C2 runners are almost identical aside from color. Most of the white armor is swapped for a light green, giving it a bit of a military vibe that's different from the TV version. It took me a minute to get used to the color, but I have to say it grows on you. The plain body from the C1 light green is missing, and I wish it included it. In the anime, phase shift armor don't change color actually, and so in order to be color accurate, Bandai actually give us the full C1 and C2 white runner for just this plane, the shield, and the core splendor. As you can see, this is the different type of color you can have using the extra runner. Also, as it is a reused runner from TV version of RG Impulse, you also got not 1, but 2 Shin figure. I wish we could have Luna Maria figure, but a firm no from Bandai, I imagine. I can imagine that thanks to these 2 big runners, the price of the kit increases by at least 5%. Would you rather have a 5% or 10% discount without 2 white runners? What do you think is the reason for Bandai to include these 2 extra white runners? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This RG model comes with the core splendor separation mechanism intact, which is always fun. Here's how it works. Reposition the armor plate above the cockpit, open the armor, bend the elbows, and ensure the hole points downward. Attach the adapter For the leg flyer, bend the knees, attach the adapter to the stand. Then, attach a small plate and backpack for the blast silhouette. Transforming the core Splendor itself involves adding the missiles, front wheel, and side wheels. When fully transformed, this display needs a whopping 4 action stands. Bandai isn't kidding around here. Moving on to articulation, it's not quite perfect. The blast silhouette's 2 vents block the head's full 360-degree rotation, and if you include the lower mini cannons, it completely blocks head movement. The shoulder can do a full 360 degree, and it also has a cool pull-out mechanism that adds flexibility. The legs extend fully downward into this weird look, and the sliding knee mechanism offers 160 degrees of bend. There is a movable vent at the calf. For a split, this kit goes full gymnast with ease, though the abs are a bit limited in range. For the backpack, it uses the same design as other Impulse, and to be honest, I like this type of connector the most, as it is really firm compared to the standard 2-pin connector from HG. The backpack's Z-shaped mechanical arm is sturdy and versatile, with multiple joints and a lock for added security. You can sort of lock it in place over the shoulder, displaying the missile pod, or at the waist, displaying the gun. When you mount it at the waist, there is a little gimmick that allows you to pull out the cannon, making it look longer, and the sliding mechanism will open the hatch, showing the vent. Cool. For the side, you can open the handle and let Blast Impulse hold it for the iconic burst mode. It makes so much sense having a grip for the massive cannon compared to Lightning Buster's tiny cannon, if you remember. Honestly, the imposing size of this twin beam cannon really steals the show. To access the beam halberd, simply extend the cannon, flip the top cover, and pull out the handle, which is connected to 2 small holes over here. It's a secure, smooth setup, but I struggled a bit to fully close the hatch. If you've had the same issue, comment below. For the shield, you can open it out by pulling it like this. And that is all for articulation. And now, here's the overwhelming part. Accessories. This set comes with everything. A shield, a plane, a railgun, a beam rifle, 2 beam halberds with effect parts, 2 daggers, 2 missiles, 3 landing gears for the core Splendor, 2 action stand adapters, and an adapter for attaching the railgun to the back. You can even swap the shield to a green version if you're looking for some custom vibes. Which shield color do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Bandai didn't skimp on the weaponry for this one. This kit comes loaded with the prototype 35mm railgun, complete with color-separated details for the sensor frame, which is unique compared to the HG version. Let's bring in some comparisons. Here's the DDB version, the HG railgun from Luna Maria's Gelgoog Menace, and this RG version side by side. Bandai may even reuse this railgun in future kits, so expect to see more of it soon. The backpack is no joke here. It's designed to support the twin long-range beam cannons and 2 mini cannons, which I call the V-fin destroyers because of how close it gets to the V-fin. You should rotate it carefully when mounting it. Although both fell off during the drop test, it still feels quite firm in place. Now to the big cannon. For added flair, this RG kit includes the MG beam halberd effect parts. It looks impressive, though it's a challenge to pose given the weapon's length. For the hands, there are a total of 8 hands. 2 open hand, 2 close hand, 2 hands with a peg to secure the railgun, beam rifle, and halberd handle, and 2 for the twin cannon handle. Finally, this kit also comes with a sheet of decal-style stickers like all RG kits. Do note that there isn't any color separation sticker over here. This RG Blast Impulse Spec 2 feels like a sneak peek before Bandai releases a full TV version, and at 4,000 yen, it's a solid value considering the 24 runners and intricate details packed in. So that's it for today's review. Did you enjoy seeing this Gundam take a beating? Drop a comment hit that like button if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe for more brutal Gunpla tests. Thanks for watching, and see you next time at Mecha Test Studio.